Firstly, let's address the disorder that you just heard about. Well, there are two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2 diabetes.
In type 2 diabetes, also known as non-insulin dependent diabetes, insulin is produced. However, target cells fail to respond normally to insulin, which is also known as insulin resistance. As such, this disorder is characterized by high blood sugar. Why is this so? This is because insulin is secreted by the pancreas to bring the elevated levels of glucose in the blood back to the set norm. One of the many ways it does so is by decreasing conversion of glycogen to glucose. As such, since the target cells do not respond normally to insulin, there are still elevated levels of glucose in the blood, resulting in high blood sugar.
Diabetic nephropathy, also known as diabetic kidney disease, is a kind of chronic loss of kidney functions occurring in those who have diabetes mellitus. This is followed by multiple changes in the nutrition nephron. So let us define what exactly the function of kidney is.
Firstly, let us explain what exactly a kidney comprises of and how does it work. Each kidney has millions of nephrons, each which is served by a tiny capillary bed known as a glomerulus. So you may wonder, what exactly is the function of a nephron? Well, its function is to separate water, ions, and small molecules away from waste, keeping the former in the blood while filtering the latter to form the urine. It filters out waste and toxins and returns needed molecules to the blood. Within the nephron is a tiny arteriole that approaches the glomerulus. It is known as the afferent arteriole, while the arteriole that exits the glomerulus is known as the efferent arteriole.
Blood from the capillary filters through to the endothelium, which is red in our model, then through the basement membrane, which is purple, and then through the green epithelium lining the nephron. Before finally entering the nephron itself, filtration occurs.
The endothelium has pores that keep cells from entering the filtrate, and the basement membrane is negatively charged and repels other negatively charged molecules and proteins, such as albumin. Furthermore, the epithelium has a special cell type called a podocyte. It has food processors that wraps around the basement membrane, leaving tiny gaps between its projections. These tiny gaps are known as filtration slits. Why do they all have these special adaptations? Recall the nephron's function of filtering out waste and toxins into our urine, while returning needed molecules like protein to the blood.
It is only with these adaptations that the nephron can keep the useful molecules away from being filtered into the urine.
However, when a patient develops diabetes and then possibly diabetic nephropathy, things do not flow so smoothly anymore.
Diabetic nephropathy occurs when the kidneys become leaky, allowing albumin, a protein made by the liver, to filter into the urine. The protein that is found in the urine can also cause it to become foamy. This is because the protein in the urine will react with air to form foam.
How about when a patient has diabetes? How does the kidney work then? When blood gets filtered through the kidneys, some of the excess glucose starts to spill into the urine. Furthermore, as glucose gets through the endothelium to be filtered out into the urine, the process in which it goes through the endothelium involves the basement membrane of small blood vessels, causing it to thicken.
This process particularly affects the efferent arteriole, causing it to get more stiff and more narrow. This makes it difficult for blood to leave the glomerulus as its exiting pathway is somewhat obstructed, thereby increasing the pressure within the glomerulus.
To make matters even worse, the efferent arteriole dilates simultaneously, allowing more blood to flow into the glomerulus, increasing pressure even further. High pressure in the glomerulus leads to an increase in the amount of blood filtered through per minute, which is known as hyperfiltration.
In response to this high pressure state, the supportive mesangial cells expand, which in turn causes the glomerulus to expand too. As the size of the glomerulus expands, the slits between the food processors naturally becomes bigger as well.
Secondly, the thickening of the basement membrane makes it more permeable. This allows protein like albumin to dissolve through the membrane and into the nephron, and would then be filtered into the urine. Otherwise, under normal conditions, albumin would have been filtered out and continue its journey in the bloodstream, where it rightfully belongs in order to assist in the transport of lipids and storage hormones.
This makes sense when you recall that the slits of the food processors become bigger as well, allowing proteins to go through more easily.
In conclusion, the key abnormalities in diabetic nephropathy are the thickened basement membrane, mesangial expansion, and the disruption of podocytes.
Eventually, these collective changes on a small scale of the kidney damage the glomerulus to such a great extent that it is unable to filter blood properly. In the very end, the amount of blood filtered through per minute decreases dramatically. This is how diabetes causes diabetic nephropathy. Lastly, it is worthy to mention that diabetic nephropathy will cause the kidney to turn from reddish brown to dark brown.